Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's a wild time and I'm back for the second match of the evening. DAW versus UCT Blue. We've got pretty much the same maps as the first game. 2 rounds on Lofoten Islands and 2 rounds on Province, so should be exciting. Hopefully this one can be a lot closer than we saw in the first game of the evening here, where we saw Retired get an absolute clean sheet there, winning 4 rounds straight, 2 of them straight 160s back to back. The stats will be updated after this game for both of these, so make sure you keep an eye on those as well. So just waiting for the teams to get sorted now, waiting for one more of the UCT guys to jump in before we start the beginning of this game. So just hold tight and I'll get back to you when the action begins. And it looks like we are nearly ready to start, starting at 2100. Guys, so we should be getting into it in just a hot minute. For those of you just joining us, this is the United Gamers. This is the third or fourth match that they've had in their first round here. Second game of tonight, so it should be nice and exciting. We've got UTC Blue versus DAW. 4 rounds tonight across 2 maps, Lofoten and Province. If there are any issues in terms of audio or visual, please let me know and I'll get onto that as soon as I can. And we are off. UCT in the blue, DAW in the red, and we're going to stay in the overview here as both teams lead out their charge. DAW going for a very aggressive direct line to the Bravo flag. UCT Blue slightly slower than most teams. We're going to jump on to God X here as he's going to be the first one on the flag, pushing past to try and stop these guys getting in. Very good tactic here, fighting off of the flag rather than on it. Going to lock out some really tough spots. Getting straight into that building, that's going to be a key one. Jumps through the window, takes out Toxic, tries to go for the other one. Looks like his teammates got that one as well. Really good start for DAW as they're already on top of Alpha. UCT Blue really need to stop this right now. Rambo getting absolutely smacked by God as he jumps through the window with that hip fire. Looking to be a very early triple cap here for DAW. DAW leading this game within the first minute, 160 to 148. God, still in the building, a bit of cover coming in here. We are going to jump into the overview just to see what DAW are doing. They're setting up a big line. FR on Zephyr with a big opportunity here to get 2-piece to lock off that left flank, and he does so with a double there. Adam Zamboa, unfortunately couldn't quite get the kill as his teammate died in front of him. FR zooming in now to try and get a long-range kill. Not going to kind of work. With the MP28, he's going to have to fall back a little bit and let the rest of his team carry some of the slack. Jumping on to Chris, twitch.tv. He's going to be holding the right-hand side with the other two members of his team as UCT Blue looking to push around the river side of things. Chris getting very aggressive. Lands a 98 hit with the revolver. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get the kill off of that, as we see DFONs doing a good job down the left-hand side, the same as GodX. Chris getting the counts as kill. It looks like Dus did a good job there. Jumping back onto GodX as he goes to revive Chris. GodX getting a double kill just before we jumped in. Flaker and Adam feeling the wrath of the Tommy gun there. Going back for ammo. Very early on, 2 minutes into the game, we'll just have a quick look at these scores. DAW looking really, really strong. GodX with a 6-0. Chris is the only one to die so far. And UCT Blue not looking too hot. They need to find an opportunity to break this sooner rather than later. Otherwise, they face the same fate as their red team against Retired. DAW leading this game 159 to 74. Jump back onto Rambo as he spawns up and decides to go for the left-hand road here. So he's going to try and find the opportunity, getting picked off straight away. Fufu getting absolutely smacked by the SG-44. Rambo carrying on that momentum. He might be able to sneak past here. One player moving through the alpha flag to his right. He needs to try and catch that as soon as possible. JC Dus managing to put an end to Rambo's push. Ice 28 looking to push on the right hand side. It's a 1v3. The three of his teammates to his back left aren't up enough. DFON's managing to get the kill here. Up on GodX in the mid. He did take quite a big hit. Was Absolute Medic just going to heal himself up naturally. Pick up the scoreboard once again as DAW lead. There's 159 to 43. Chris, Twitch.tv, only person to die on DAW so far, as we're sitting at the 4-minute mark into the game. Those of you just joining us, we've got 4 rounds tonight. Another half of Lofton Island and 2 maps of Providence. So it should be nice and good with that close combat action in that Bravo flag there. Hopefully we can see a lot of it. GodX getting taken out by Manius DD. GodX looking to hold on for that revive, and he finds it. Chris picking him up there. We're seeing DAW. Looks like they are going to take this 159. Hopefully they can stay alive for that one. 5 minutes into the game. Ice 28 getting hit by GodX as he pushes through the smoke here. DAW with a very strong defensive line. Really early on into the game here. So yeah, I mean, that was a very, very quick round from the DAW guys there. And I mean, very, very quick. They had one objective, and that was rush to the front side of B, stop that UCT Blue team getting anywhere near it, get the wipe, and then put that aggressiveness onto Alpha. And we saw GodX do an amazing job with that one, jumping through the window and hitting Rambo straight off of the Alpha flag here. From that moment, it was pretty much standard, as we've seen throughout the games that we've casted so far. That line gets set on the Alpha flag, and then it's that spawn trap, and you cannot get out of that. A lot of smokes were going down. UCT Blue were trying to find their ways out, but I think DAW were just able to rotate a lot better, and it just allowed things to work out a lot smoother for them. So hopefully they can, now they're on the better side of the map in my opinion, they can stop that from happening, and they can try and sort of mirror that same aggressiveness, pushing onto the Charlie flag here and set the spawn trap up against DAW. It's going to be a really important game for UCT Blue. They have to win this one to put their heads in a good mind moving forward. The map is loaded, and let's get back into the game, guys. So here we have it, round 2. DAW leading so far. We're going to have DAW in the blue, UTC Blue in the red. Hopefully that's just sort the teams out on the top for you guys. DAW, again, very, very aggressive here, leaving one guy on Alpha to go for the cap. We're going to jump onto the Foul here, who's going to be pushing straight round the back of Charlie, looking to try and hold the centre of the map. Takes out Ice 28, tries to get the second. He gets the second on Rambo, moving up to his left. Takes out Manius DD for the triple. He's got players to his left and right now. They try and grab him. Toxic Flaker going down as well. The Foul looking to finish out with a full squad wipe. Unfortunately, Basta Frank puts an end to that one straight away. But just look at the space. Foul managed to give DAW. They're all over Charlie now. UTC Blue really didn't expect that brick to go straight through their plan of a window right there. Arizo going down. Ice 28 doing a good job with a double. Chris in the middle of Charlie manages to take him out. DAW with a very, very strong start. Diafon's FR holding the right hand side, trying to predict those spawns and stop that push into Bravo. Really good map movement there. DAW really trying to hold this top end here. Jumping onto Godex, going to be the last person towards the top as he finishes off Toxic Flaker on Owens FR, picking up that bottom spawn there from Ice 28. Okay, I mean, for a moment, we just need to stop and talk about that play at the beginning there. That 4-piece, unbelievable work from the guys from DAW. Really, really pulling it all together, giving their team some space and allowing them to wrap Charlie and put a real contested flag on here. UCT still struggling under the pressure. They've held up for a lot longer than previous attempts, i.e. last map there. But somehow DAW haven't managed to concede a single death. They've managed to get those revives in, and they're now sitting at 160 to 121. Shivers pushing up now. Magnum taking that fence out, looking to wrap towards the right. Owens FR under a bit of pressure. Shivers looking to move in. Going for that ammo crate, and it does look like God X and Rizzo were able to finish and mop up the kills here. Shivers looking to get a long range hit, hits him for 59, needs to go for that revive, otherwise they risk losing some tickets here. Manages to get it as well as getting an awesome frag on Rambo. We don't really see a lot of grenade kills here, and it's nice to see one every once in a while. Smoke coming out thick and fast, but it does look like it is DAW setting up that smoke screen. Not UCT. That blue team now pushing through the smoke. Shivers gets a kill, but not before getting traded out by Manus DD, who gets hit by Ons FR there. Shivers getting up as well. Let's jump on to our boy Diafon's FR here. He's looking to hold that high ground. See all those red crosses in the mini-map there. UCT Blue not able to move out. Shivers and the Foul getting some awesome kills there. Jump onto Ice 28, who's done some relatively good work so far. We've got a few key doubles, especially when he was holding that top end of the Charlie flag here. Unfortunately, can't quite get those long range shots to connect. He really needs to push up. You can't win this game fighting from your spawn. You're doing nothing for your team. Okay, staying alive, yep, might work, but you're doing no good here. Jumping up to Rambo, who's now using the sniper class, looking to pick off some of these guys. Shivers takes a shot to the face there. Rambo looking to eye up another one at the fence line. Sees him, tries to lock him in. Can't quite get the hill. Waiting for his head to pop up. Misses the shot. Jumping on to Frank as he pushes around the left-hand side. We're talking about 3 of these DAW guys now waiting for him at the top of the jetty. Tries to push in, but Shivers and Godex just spraying down there. Godex with the double kill. Jumping onto Manus DD, who's at the top end, deciding to push straight over the rock formation. Grenades going out. Gets a good headshot. Enemy hit for 47. Hit from the right as well. Good maneuvering back. Now pushing back up. Unfortunately, can't get those shots to connect as JC Dust manages to connect those FS shots straight to Manus's head. Jumping back onto Rocky Rambo, who's still trying to snipe there. Haven't seen his name in the kill feed for a while. He needs to switch to a different class, push up and be aggressive. They need to smoke and stack that bottom left-hand side by the jetty, push straight through, wrap to alpha and pull back there. Unfortunately, they're not able to make that work. Looking at the scores at the moment, again, like before, it just says the whole picture right there. As DAW are going to end up leading this one 160-0. Staying on Rambo. It's absolute right now, jumping onto Manus. DD trying to get a few kills there. But that is going to be end of the game. 160-0. DAW winning the second half of Lofton Islands. So really, really strong 2 rounds from DAW that we just seen. Lofton Islands definitely going in their favour massively right there. First round 159, second round 160. And I have to say, my play of the game so far has to be Falfal. Hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Nearly got that squad wipe right off of the bat. So close. Really impressed by that play. So glad I managed to get that in the cast there. So now, guys, we're going to be moving into Provenance. 2 rounds of Provenance here. Hopefully this should be a lot better for the DAW guys. A lot more places to sneak a few guys around the flanks, act as those spawn beacons and just spread out across the map. Their red team did a really good job here holding off against Retired in the first round. Hopefully they can replicate the same thing against DAW here with their blue side. Just waiting for the map to load. It should be hopefully a closer game. Expecting some really strong opening plays at that Bravo side, and those guys towards the mid really need to maintain that control, because that's going to allow that bouncing pad to push straight towards Charlie or Alpha, depending on where you're spawning. The map is loaded, so we're going to jump in. Let's get in the action, guys. So here we are, Providence. DAW in the red, UCT Blue in the blue. And here we have it, both teams are off. UCT with a nice early start, jumping into Alpha. DAW, I think this is going to be Shivers pushing straight towards Bravo here. We're going to jump onto him as he's probably going to be the first into contact. Smoking that mid lane, very strong play there, allowing him nice uninterrupted play. Grenades are going out and he's pushed straight into the UCT side of things. Flaker getting absolutely beamed off of the head glitch here, opting to pull back after that. I think that grenade decided, hey, we need to stop, set up a defense position here. But Shivers pushing straight through, picking up Manus there. And we're seeing some really good plays by DAW as they're already on top of that alpha flag here. Jumping onto Ice, who picks up a good kill against God X there. FG42 down the top road. Does look like he has some players to his left. He needs to hopefully, he's going to get pinched here. There's no way about it. In a 3-way pinch from the top, the front and the back. Ice had no room to maneuver. Back onto Manus as he's looking to push into the alpha side of things and retake his home flag. Getting shot in the back. Gets some good hits through the bush. Unfortunately can't finish it off. Goes for the Magnum. Gets the hit, but unfortunately can't get the kill. Falfal was there to finish him off with the SF. Jumping on to Starry Basta Frank as he pushes in towards Alpha. Can't quite get the accuracy on his shots there as he gets taken out. Jumping back onto Shivers as they now start to set up the trap on the Alpha flag here. Very early on into the game. DAW leading this 160 to 130. So we saw some really, really aggressive plays at the beginning of the game there. Shivers deciding to get onto that Bravo flag very quick, very fast. I believe that smoke and that one grenade going over deterred the UCT guys from pushing into the flag. They decided to set up on those head glitches. Unfortunately, didn't go their way as we just saw Shivers beam Flaker off of the wall there. DAW now set up for the spawn trap. UCT are really trying to push out. Ice getting hit. That kill feed is just all red right now. Taking a look at these scores, not looking too strong for UCT. They're not doing too much wrong. They just needed to be a bit more aggressive on Bravo. If they could have done that, been on that Bravo flag, tied some of these guys down, it would have opened up the middle just a little bit more for them. Instead, they let themselves set up in a defensive position, let the momentum of DAW push straight through them, and that's what's allowed players like Shivers to get round the back and set up the cap for Alpha. It's unfortunate, but I think DAWs have just practiced this so much. They know what they're doing. It's the same play that we've seen from many teams so far. I believe Unique did the same thing, and I think we just saw Retired do the same thing in the last round. Jumping on Manus as he's looking to push out of the spawn here. Does look like he gets one kill on a rezo. Opts not to go through the lane. Tries to hit that pre-fire. I mean, he's just missed two really open lanes there. Could have really done with smoking that out, pushing through, or at least smoking the first one and then pushing through into the second. He might have been able to get out and just sneak through, push towards the centre of the map. Fortunately, he missed the opportunity, and that's going to allow the likes of GodX to take him out through that smoke. Manas looking to hold on for the revive, but Flaker's got other plans, trying to move out to the right. GodX taking him out. FG42 just so much better than the SF in that situation. Trying to jump back on Manus, not working right here. Going to jump onto Falfal. He's been getting some consistent kills throughout the game. That SF, I mean, he's just locking down that one alley, moving to the left here. DAW trying to keep pushing to that top end. I believe that is going to be GodX's territory there, as he's just bouncing around the corner. Left, right, up, down. FG42 is going to win any time of the day there. Spraying for the smoke. Flaker getting beamed. GodX saw that incendiary come his way, knew where it was coming from, through the smoke, and he's just going to keep pouring rounds down there to lock off that top channel. Jump onto the upper end here. We see Flaker still trying to push GodX off of the top, while the rest of the team moves around the left-hand side. Ice28 is pinned down along this river, trying to push out, but that's so much open ground to cover. Ice just needs to push straight through, don't go for the kill, just keep going round. See, dude, you should have just kept running. You know, ignore Shivers completely. Let the rest of your team handle that. And you could try and push him for that back cap there. Taking a look at the scores. DAW, still no deaths on the board. Shivers and GodX having a bit of a kill competition at the moment. 9 and 8 are the highest so far. UCT doing okay with what they can at the moment. Manus at 4 and 7, leading his team in the KD front. That's going to finish DAW up with the third round at 160-0. So, just finish up from the third round, and sort of, I thought UCT Blue were going to be a lot more aggressive on that Bravo flag there. Instead, they decided to hold up, and it was all from that play from Shivers pushing straight through Bravo, got there very quick, and the moment he got that kill on that wall, that left A wide open, and those guys of UCT Blue in the centre were just caught in a kill box there, and that's going to allow DAW to set up that nice spawn trap and hold that for the remainder of the game. Unfortunately, UCT Blue just too slow in the opportunities that they made for themselves. I know it's easier as spectators to see these opportunities, but sometimes you just got to go. You get a kill, wait 2 seconds, no one's pushing, smoke, push straight through, open up some space for your team, make the other team panic a little bit. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, and we saw DAW hold that very well for a nice and easy 160-0. Moving into the last round of tonight's games, another map of Provenance here should tie this up nicely. Retired winning their first game 4-0. Can DAW do the same? DAW in the blue, UCT Blue in the red. Teams kicking this off straight away. And we're going to jump on to Ice28 being very aggressive, looking to hold the mid-ground real estate. SF, an excellent choice for this open road there. Shivers getting absolutely beamed. Falfal managing to get the trade there, opting not to go for the revive as he pushes straight towards Charlie. He wants that mid-ground. Ice28 did a really good job. They needed that second person. Val's now going to be able to move in, get those revives. And hopefully, yep, that's going to be DAW maintaining control of Bravo here. Still one player from the UCT guy here, preventing those respawns coming in. Half his DAW team is just lying and crying on the floor, leaving it to the very last minute. As you can see, Bravo very much in the control of UCT, as Rambo picks up a triple there. And that's going to be absolutely key. DAW having to respawn all the way at Alpha. Decides to move down to the bottom. SG44 coming in clutch for him. Things have opened up upstairs. He's got teammates with him. Ice 28 is now moving up. He's going to hold that bottom ground as DAW prepare for another attack from the Alpha side of thing. Rambo looking to try and cut that off. Gets that 50 hit. Unfortunately couldn't get the kill. Arizo from DAW managing to get that kill. Rambo now pushing in around the mid side. GodX going down as he tries to go around the back, pre-firing these stairs here, pre-firing the smoke. It's really important you know these positions and you get them nailed down. They make the difference. Rizzo getting Toxic Flaker off of the top there. Flaker was already pretty hurt. Manius going down as well. That ZK absolutely beautiful at the ranges that he's using it. And again, for those of you watching, looking to improve your gameplay, these pre-firing, these key locations, these doors, this is just training coming into fact here. If you were at that doorway, there's nothing you could do about that. And it's those small differences throughout the game, throughout your gameplay, that make your team win, that open up those opportunities. DAW now looking to capture Charlie. Arizo on an absolute spree right now. Take a look at the scoreboard. Arizo 6-1. UCT Blue managing to get some really good early kills. Rambo with that 4-piece on that Bravo flag, knocking some points off of DAW's score there. And DAW are not happy about it. Just look at the retaliation in the kill feed right now. DAW leading this 146 to 138, and they're about to get the triple cap.
We have control of all. Watch over there.
Gonna try, sorry about the game volume going off there, guys. Jumping on to some of the UCT guys here. Manius looking to push out, going for the hip fire. I mean, questionable there. You're leaving a lot to chance with that hip fire. I know you can keep it nice and accurate. Just aim in, make sure you get that guaranteed kill. Looking to try and beam through these sandbags there. Unfortunately, can't do it. Just going to be waiting. Smoke needs to come out, push around the corner, slide, get the hip fire on. Nearly finishes the kill, 69. Nice. Unfortunately, does go down. UCT getting wiped there. Ice. Rambo looking to try and get a bit of revenge. A grenade is going out. He's pretty much locked in, left or right. Either way, he's going to have to challenge someone right here. Teammates spawned up on the right. We need to see them both pushing now, getting those trades. But the head glitches now coming in from the likes of GodX and DF-Ons are going to slow things down a lot for them. Adam looking to set up on the right as well. FG42 looking nice and strong, especially at these ranges. He's in a really strong position now at the head glitch here, locking that off for the DAW team. He now needs to push and just keep pushing, pray for his life. His teammate is now playing the distraction game here. He is going to hopefully get the trade. On's going off, leave Ice, push towards Bravo, open up the real estate for your team here, Adam. Come on. Really hoping UCT can push out of this. Unfortunately, can't quite get the kill on Dust there. Just too slow. Too much faffing around in that field. Needed to be aggressive and push towards that Bravo flag. Jumping on Ice 28 as he pushes towards the top there. Looking to get some high ground. Obi-Wan Kenobi it. Waiting for that peak. And he sees it. Unfortunately, it's a bit too slow. Only hits for 24. Again, ADS in that scenario. You can get so much in here. He gets hit for absolute. Only smacks the other guy for 49. That pre-fire coming in clutch when he needs it. But he's spending a lot of ammo and a lot of time on really a situation that's not going to come well. Adam going down, jumping onto Rocky here. I really want to see UCT breaking out of this. We're going to jump into the free cam and see how things are playing out this side of things. As we can see, DAW split off into two groups here. Jadus, Ons and X on the left hand side. Foul, Arizo and Shivers on the right. Really holding a really strong position here. And it allows for these two guys in the mid to bounce left and right, as and when they need to. I mean, what we really need to see is these guys now start to stack this purple side, this left-hand side here. UCT needs to prepare for that 4-man. Grenade and smoke over to the right. You're going to feint that, you know what I mean? Fake A, rush B type of deal. Push around the side here. You need to get at least one kill, and one player then is able to push through and make their way to the alpha flag. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's going to happen, as DAW are still setting up a very strong line here. UCT aren't able to push out here. It's 144-7. Score's looking nice for the DAW guys, but some deaths creeping in at the last minute. Keep it in the free camp at the last minute there. 144-0. DAW take it 4-0. So, a lot better round for UCT. They did some really good work towards the beginning. Ice was very aggressive, holding that real estate in the mid. Unfortunately, on his own, and no trades coming in. If they had someone there, they could have got the trade, hold that mid-ground real estate, and then the map was theirs to take. Unfortunately, that didn't come in. They need to work on their teamwork a bit, but DAW did an amazing job with a nice 4-0. They took some kills at the beginning there towards the last map, but hey, it is what it is. They're still looking very strong. So that was the last game of tonight's doubleheader. Retired versus UCT Red. DAW versus UCT Blue. Retired took the win 4-0. DAW taking the win 4-0 in the second one. I hope you guys have enjoyed the cast so far. It's the third match for United Gamers, and it's lovely to be back on the PC casting some of these PC players. We should have more games next week, so make sure you follow the channel here and also head to my Twitter. That should be in for some really nice treats as we cast more. I do believe that next week we've got some PS4 gameplay in as well. So I've been a wild time. I hope you guys have had one too. Have a good evening.